The Timeless Pillars of Wisdom, Foundations that Govern Life, Destiny, and Enduring Success, by Dr. Jonathan Schuma. Preface. Why wisdom must be revisited. Wisdom is older than civilization, yet newer than every generation. While knowledge multiplies, wisdom remains scarce. Societies rise on the shoulders of wisdom and collapse under the weight of intelligence without discernment. Technology has accelerated information, but it has not matured judgment. Wisdom, therefore, is not optional. It is survival. This book is written to recover what time has not destroyed and trends cannot replace. The Timeless Pillars of Wisdom, principles that govern life, leadership, relationships, purpose, and destiny across eras, cultures, and generations. Wisdom is not an accessory for the elite. It is the infrastructure of greatness. Chapter 1. Understanding Wisdom Beyond Intelligence. Wisdom is not the accumulation of facts, it is the mastery of life. Intelligence answers questions. Wisdom asks the right ones. Knowledge tells you what is possible. Wisdom tells you what is profitable. A wise person sees beyond appearances, weighs consequences, and discerns timing. Wisdom is applied truth aligned with purpose. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom governs direction. A person may move fast, but only wisdom ensures movement is meaningful. Chapter 2. The Pillar of Self-Knowledge. All wisdom begins with knowing oneself. Those who do not understand their strengths misuse opportunities. Those who do not understand their weaknesses repeat failures. Self-ignorance is a silent enemy. It disguises pride as confidence and confusion as ambition. Self-knowledge reveals your temperament, your patterns, your blind spots, your assignments. Wisdom teaches you when to speak, when to retreat, when to fight, and when to evolve. He who conquers himself is greater than he who conquers a city. Until you master yourself, you will remain a servant to circumstances. Chapter 3. The Pillar of Discernment. Discernment is the ability to see what others overlook. Many people fail not because they are evil, but because they are undiscerning. Discernment separates opportunity from distraction, loyalty from convenience, and truth from persuasion. Wisdom does not only hear words, it reads motives. It does not only observe actions, it interprets patterns. Discernment protects destiny. Without it, a person becomes a victim of manipulation, timing errors, and misplaced trust. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer. Proverbs 22:3. Chapter 4. The Pillar of Timing. There is a right action done at the wrong time, and it becomes wrong. Wisdom respects seasons. What you rush, you ruin. What you delay, you dilute. Timing teaches patience without passivity and urgency without anxiety. The wise understand that speed is not progress if alignment is missing. Jesus delayed going to Lazarus, not because he lacked compassion, but because timing would maximize glory. Wisdom knows when waiting produces more power than movement. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Chapter 5. The Pillar of Humility. Humility is not weakness, it is teachability. Pride makes you loud but shallow. Humility makes you quiet but deep. Wisdom grows where humility lives. Those who cannot receive correction are imprisoned by repetition. Wisdom welcomes rebuke because it values growth over ego. Before honor is humility. Proverbs 15:33. Humility gives access to mentors, to insight, to divine guidance. Pride isolates, humility elevates. Chapter 6. The Pillar of Moral Integrity. Wisdom without integrity becomes manipulation. Integrity is wisdom under pressure. It is consistency between what is said, believed, and practiced. A wise person chooses long-term honor over short-term gain. Nations collapse when leaders abandon integrity. Families disintegrate when truth is sacrificed for comfort. Destiny leaks when character is compromised. A good name is better than riches. Proverbs 22. 1. Integrity preserves credibility, and credibility multiplies influence. Chapter 7. The pillar of learning from experience. Wisdom learns twice, from instruction, from experience. But the wisest learn from other people's experiences. Failure is a teacher, but it is an expensive one. Wisdom studies patterns, histories, and outcomes. Every scar carries a lesson. Every mistake holds a map. Wisdom extracts value even from pain. Experience is not the best teacher. Evaluated experience is. Those who refuse to learn are sentenced to repetition. Chapter 8. The pillar of relationships. Wisdom understands that destiny is relational. You are shaped by who walks with you, who speaks into you, and who influences your thinking. Wisdom chooses associations intentionally. Some people add speed, others add stability. Some sharpen, others drain. Wisdom knows who belongs in which season. He who walks with the wise grows wise. Proverbs 13:20. Wrong relationships can delay destiny more than lack of resources. Chapter 9. The pillar of silence and reflection. Not every battle requires a voice. Not every thought requires expression. Wisdom is comfortable with silence. Reflection refines perception. Silence allows insight to surface. Many errors are not from ignorance but from noise. Wisdom retreats to think, prays before speaking, and reflects before reacting. In the multitude of words, sin is not lacking. Proverbs 10:19. Silence is not emptiness. It is preparation. Chapter 10. The pillar of responsibility. Wisdom accepts ownership. Blame weakens the mind. Responsibility strengthens it. Wise people take charge of outcomes, choices, and consequences. You cannot change what you refuse to own. Wisdom replaces excuses with accountability. What you tolerate, you empower. Responsibility is the doorway to authority. Chapter 11. The pillar of purpose. Wisdom aligns life with meaning. Purpose gives context to pain, discipline to passion, and direction to effort. A person without purpose wastes energy on irrelevant pursuits. Wise people ask not only can I, but should I? When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Purpose filters decisions and fuels endurance. Chapter 12. The pillar of legacy. Thinking. Wisdom thinks beyond the present. It asks, what will remain after me? Who will be stronger because I lived? What systems am I building? Short-term thinking consumes. Legacy thinking invests. Wisdom plants trees whose shade it may never sit under. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Proverbs 13:22. Legacy is wisdom expressed over time. Conclusion. Becoming a living pillar. Wisdom is not something you quote, it is something you become. The timeless pillars of wisdom do not age because truth does not expire. Cultures change, tools evolve, but principles remain. To live wisely is to live deliberately. To choose wisdom is to choose longevity in life, influence, and impact. May you not only admire wisdom, but embody it. May your life become a reference point. May you stand as a pillar others lean on. Final charge. Wisdom builds the house, understanding establishes it, and knowledge fills it with precious treasures. Live wisely, lead wisely, leave wisely.